Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra, exclusively on SNY.TV. Sunday afternoon in Denver, the Mets took the rubber game of their series with the Rockies, winning in 11 innings 6-5. What a hard-fought game this was. Johan Santana started brilliantly, 6 shutout innings. Mets had a 4-0 lead, going to the bottom of the 8th, and then the game changed.
I struggled a little bit, trying to throw some pitches, but I was able to, to battle through a couple innings. I think, I was throwing my changeup. I threw some good ones, and I threw some others that weren't even close. But overall, I felt good, and I made my adjustments, and I compete.
First of all, I told him today. I said, I haven't seen a lot of you, but that's the guy I would expect. He didn't have his best good stuff today. Didn't have his good command today, and he battled his brains out. And a lot of times, and even though he only threw maybe 90 pitches, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work when you throw that, when you don't have your good stuff, your good command, and you got to really work hard. I mean, he's probably more tired today than he was 5 days ago.
Well, Todd Helton hit the pinch hit grand slam. John Rauch, who has been perfect, 10 scoreless innings, he got in trouble, bases loaded. Close call on a third strike, didn't get the call on Michael Kadire, and then Helton came up next. Burdak came in, who's been so good too. The bullpen's been great. Gave up the grand slam, and then it was back and forth seesaw, and the Mets finally hung on for the victory.
Mets took the lead in the 10th. Kirk Neuenhuis with an opposite field double to drive in Mike Baxter, but then Carlos Gonzalez homered off Frank Francisco to tie it. But in the end, it was Ike Davis, who has been struggling so much, with an opposite field hit, his 3rd hit of the game, to drive in the game winner in the 11th.
Yeah, for sure. I'm starting to feel a lot better. Last 2 games certainly show that I'm at least putting the ball on the bat more consistently.
Well, I thought it was great of him, too. I mean, he knew how they were defensing him, and he knew if he just got something in left field, he was going to get hit. And like I said, I think he's breaking out. I thought his swings today were much better. So hopefully we're on the upside here.
Well, it's so good to see. And Ike hit a line drive earlier in the game right at the second baseman, so he hit the ball hard 4 times today. And what's significant about his game-winning base hit, Gary, was the fact that he went to left field, and something he hasn't been doing. He's been way too far out in front. Looks like Ike is going. And look at it this way now. The Mets are 1 game out of first place. They're 13-9 with Ike Davis contributing really nothing in April. Now he's starting to heat up. That's a good sign.
It's huge. I mean, we've said it all along that we're not going to give up and we're going to battle until the last out is made, and I think we've stuck with that, and we're going to keep going out and doing that. And everybody's contributing. You see Baxter, a huge hit off the bench, and the way that Newey's been playing, and Ramon coming in there in a spot he hasn't been in all year was huge.
Very proud of him. I'm very, very proud of him today. These guys battled very hard here. We worked hard to get on base. Some big hits. Mike Baxter's big. We had some good David's base running in the last inning, going 1st to 3rd. There were some very positive things today in a day that, we should have won this game a lot easier than we did.
Kirk Neuenhuis had 3 hits and a stunning catch in center. Josh Tolle hit his first home run of the year, and the Mets take 2 out of 3 in Denver. Now it's on to Houston to open a series against the Astros on Monday night. R.A. Dickey gets the call in the first game of that series against Bud Norris. 7:30 the coverage for Pepsi Max pregame live on SNY. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.